Alright, so let's get this video started. First of all, I'm going to do a shave with the Fawn. I'm having issues with the Shapton stones, so I did a little slurry on the 8 grit and a slurry on the 12, and just took some extra time, and I'm just not getting these great shaves like I used to with my Norton 4Ks, which is amazing to me. But so I'm going to give this another chance, and I don't think that if you go up to a 20,000 grit like I do, you really shouldn't have to do anything outside of that to have a comfortable shave, even though I do use a lapping sheet. But to use something like the Tomo Blue or the Chromium Green or something after that entire process, to me it's just like you're making up for what the stones are lacking in. So this is a test shave. I'm putting out a honing video, and I used my finishing stones in the video with this Fawn razor. It's a beautiful razor. It's always shaved very well, except for when I got the Shaptons. So let's see how it shaves, huh? This video is also about another issue I had with a soap. I did a soap review when I was in Washington, and the soap review was on the Annie's Asian Plum. The reason I'm having an issue with it is because for 3 days after I used it, my face just felt really greasy, super greasy. And I got to thinking about it, and I remember saying a couple times in videos that as the seasons change in Colorado, so does my skin, so does the quality of my shaves. And one example is when it becomes winter time, we run the heater more, we run the fireplace more, and it dries out the air, dries out my skin. So what I'm thinking, and I hope I'm right about this, because I hate to have soaps that I won't use, but I'm thinking that there are two factors that were in Washington that probably caused me to have get the results that I did with the greasiness on the face. One is the water quality, because we have hard water in Colorado. I don't know what they have up there, but the other thing was that it was always just so moist up there that probably contributed to the fact that I felt greasy. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm hoping. Today I'm testing two things at one time, the razor and the soap. So, got my soap all bloomed up here. I'm using my Bronco brush. Denver finally won a game yesterday, huh? Imagine that. If it wasn't for a foul, then we wouldn't even have had time to even run a play. So, but that's what those are for. But anyway, so the scent is still very bubblegumish to me, which is kind of unpleasant to me. I think that that's one thing that's going to make me not want this soap, is the scent. So let me put some Noxzema on my face, give it my shave the benefit of the doubt. So I'm getting ready to go to my physical therapy for my ankle. I got 4 visits, 2 this week, 2 next week. Hopefully I'll get some excellent non-surgical results. So, all right, I'm using my scuttle. It's not cold outside compared to what I like in Colorado. I like it about 40 degrees. That way you can wear boots and cool coats, and it feels nice outside, but there's still a lot of snow on the ground out there. Just add a little bit more water here. So we came back to 2 feet of snow on the ground, like I mentioned in another video, but I kind of want a thinner lather because if I get that greasy feeling again, it's not a lot that's sitting on my face, you know. But I'll tell you, this has beef tallow, shea butter, coconut butter, mango butter, cocoa butter, castor oil, pig fat, avocado oil, coconut oil, camellia oil, lanolin, what is it? Argan oil. I mean, how many oils is that? I think 10. I don't know. So, and I'm not saying that the entire soap is oil. I'm just saying that there's a variety of oils in it. So, all right, let's show you. Freshly honed, freshly stropped. So I warm up my blade a little bit and wipe off my sink so I don't get wet. Okay. Bubble gum. So I have about 3-4 days growth, a little bit of tugging, you know. Here's what I really tell. So what I'm going to do is I'll add to this video like today, later today, maybe tonight, and report on post shave. Right now the razor seems to be cutting, but it's not cutting clean. But we'll find out on my final pass. So here's my scuttle again. There's a light lather today. I just can't get over this bubblegum scent. You know. Okay, second pass. I got plenty of time. The highest of concentration was shaving right here for sure. I'm just smelling bubblegum the whole way. I mean, I know some people like it, but I guess the worst thing for me is the aftershave. It smells like it too, so when you put it on. I'm getting some stubble, so all right, final pass, see what happens. Oh no. See, I'm not going to go over it and over it and over it, trying to make it cut. Either it cuts or it doesn't. And besides, if I go over it, over my skin a bunch of times trying to get it to cut, I'm just going to have a rash. The chin on the upstroke is a good place to check, to watch your edge, or take note of your edge, because if it's sharp and got a good slickness, it'll pretty much just glide right over. I can tell you right now, this edge is not doing good, because I can see stubble on my chin. You watch, I'll get rid of those fucking stones. Fuck it. God, just... It's like it's getting caught up and held back by the beard that's remaining. So I've kind of had enough of this already. Because like I said, either it shaves or it don't. So I think I'm going to go for a stone that another guy and I were talking about. I think probably the Dodo Creek, because it would probably replace my 5 and 8,000 grit pretty nicely. So, and see it, and yet it cuts. I mean, but just because you have stubble on your razor, that does not mean by any stretch of the imagination that it's cutting clean and giving you that baby butt smooth shave like I am used to. I'm used to a really good shave. So I can tell you just by the way I look that I got a shave, but here's the test. with the fingers and just go. You see, it doesn't feel too bad. I do feel a little irritation, but I can tell you right now, my shave was not superior. It just wasn't. It was just, you know, very lackluster if you ask me. A straight razor shave is the most satisfying shave a man can get. DE razors give really good shaves, but the straight razor it takes a lot more skill, preparation, and knowledge of a few more things than a DE edge. And the DE, you can slap in a new razor blade and you got a fresh edge. With a straight razor, you know, you got to pay more attention to it. So, but you know, overall my face don't feel too bad. I'm not sure what the hell's going on with those stones though. I'm just not satisfied with those at all. So, I guess I can sell them to somebody. I've only had them a little bit, and I did a heck of a job flattening them or lapping them, which I thought was part of the issue, which was part of the issue. But for me and my expectations, well, they're simply just not being met. You know, witch hazel. So, alright, the piece de resistance. And this has different, the aftershave has different ingredients in it. It says aloe vera juice, vegetable glycerin, rose, red clover, chamomile, coconut oils. It doesn't say anything about a scent, but you know, just because it says scent, you really don't know what that is. It's a secret, I'm sure. So I'm just going to apply a little bit. Definitely smell the alcohol in the rose, and very soothing. Yeah, very soothing. So, you know, I look like $1,000,000 now with my shave, but so I will see you later on. So when I get back, I'll kind of check it out, give you a review. Anyway, thanks for looking in, man. Later. Okay, so it's been about 6 hours and my face feels smooth from the shave. I did get a good shave, it just wasn't you know, perfect. So my face feels like feels pretty normal for after a shave, and you put that, you know, aftershave on and everything. So I think that greasy feeling I was feeling up there in Washington was actually because of the moisture in the air, so that's good news. So still smell bubble gum. I wonder if anyone else smells what everyone else smells, because everyone's nose is different. But anyway, so all's good. I'm gonna go look for a stone to replace the Shaptons. So remember, even if you have to backtrack and do things over again to see if you get the same effect, it's still a good day for a shave and a slick back. Y'all take care now. Later.